I'm just hiding from the customers because, like, low key, y'all, if you know, you know. Sometimes you just gotta, like, you gotta just disappear sometimes. But I was like, let me just make a vlog real quick. It's the fit. They were being like gross with me, and then they're trying to like get my attention again. Like, what? you can't, you can't do that. When I walk away from you because you're being like too much with me, you can't try to flag me down later when I'm trying to walk past you, like just doing my thing. Like, it's almost clock out time, and I was with one customer all day. He gave me some munchies. We like that. We like that. Hey y'all, what's good? Okay, so it's the next day. Yesterday was Sunday, March 29th. Today is the 30th. And I just want to give a little quick recap about how the day went because it was so scattered, my vlogs. There was really nothing to vlog because there was a whole lot of nothing going on. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna start with a hit. Basically, y'all, a whole lot of nada was going on yesterday. It was a Sunday. I worked the day shift. I went in and there was one other girl. Usually it'd be about like 5-6 steady girls for day shift. And then, I came in probably like an hour after the club opened. And then she was there already like when it opened. And usually I am too. And she told me that there was nobody that came in yet, so she was just doing her hair and chilling. And then the bartender told me that the same thing, it's been chill, nobody's been in. And then when I came in, 2 customers had came in, so I was like, okay, cool, like we getting the night started right, whatever, blah, blah. I get dressed, get clocked in. The other girl's still taking her time, and she's like, nah, 'cause I already know how groups are. They're just gonna tell me that they just want to drink real quick and then to talk to them later. I was like, yeah, I was kind of feeling that same vibe too. I was like, yeah, I don't approach them for the same reason. I see groups and I let them just do their thing, get settled in, and then talk to them and whatnot. And then there was 2 guys, so I'm thinking, and then there was 2 guys and then there's 2 girls. So I'm thinking like, and it's the day shift. I'm thinking about like we about to run it up with these 2. I'm like, all right, cool. I clock in, say hi to the DJ, check in with everybody. And then he puts me on stage. And then, the guys, they're Google eyeing me and all that stuff. They're drooling. They're like giving me thumbs up. They're not tipping, but they are keeping that eye contact during my whole stage set. They're keeping that eye contact. They're smiling and they're woo woo, like tapping each other, like hey, like, which I like, because I feel like, anyways, yeah. At least they're paying attention to you, you know what I'm saying? And then you know that you can at least try to work them a little bit later. But sometimes it really doesn't work out like that. Like they just like looking, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah, I get off stage and I go up to them, and immediately the other girl, she's put on stage. So while I'm talking to the guys, she's on stage and whatnot. And they're doing the same thing, giving her attention, woo woo, and all that stuff. So I'm like, cool, this is about to be a good night. And then the guys basically, we end up talking, because she ends up coming and talking to the other guy, which obviously, like I said, I had expected. And no, so we're trying to, run our guys up, trying to have a conversation with them, get them a little excited and whatnot. And they both literally treat us the same way. Both guys treat both of us the same way. Like we even tried to switch and they was like, no. And we were like, okay, what the heck? But literally when I say they were being like gross to us, is because they were like, they weren't trying to spend any money. They weren't like nice, respectful. Like they kept groping, like, trying to like pull us on their lap and stuff. Hey, mommy, come sit over here. Come sit over here. Like, hold on. No money to be seen on the table at that. So it's like, You know, where's the motivation to want to flirt with you? Besides, I know I'm hustling and I have to get it out of you, but usually usually people will put their money on the table because they know like that's what we want to see. So they know that that's what will make us like flirt back, like be like, okay, yeah, let me sit on your lap. You sitting here, you not tipping me and you want me, like I see no money and you want to like pull me on your lap? No, it's crazy. Like what? Anyway, so I walk away. I go to get a drink, like water from the bartender, and I was like, "Have you?" No, she asked me. She was like, "Have you talked to those guys yet?" And I told her that they were like, being like, just weird. And she was like, saying the same thing. Shared her story, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "So it's not just us." And then in the back, the other girl, she's still talking to the customers. And then probably for like another 5 minutes, and then I go back into the locker room and she's already back there. And in my mind, I wanted to like ask her like, were those guys being gross? But then I didn't want to like, I don't like asking questions to girls about customers and like how work is going with them, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to like pocket watch or, just, you know what I'm saying? Keep tally marks or something. I don't know how that goes. I just don't like asking questions because I don't want it to come off any type of way that I care what type of money you making. You know what I'm saying? It's just because I don't. I genuinely don't care. I was like, nah, I won't ask her because it is what it is. I sit down, and no later than 2 seconds of me sitting down, she's like on her phone and she's like, those guys were fucking disgusting. I started busting up, bro. She was like, no, she was like, they're disgusting, this and that. She was sharing her story. I was like, oh man. I was like, I'm not glad that you went through it too, but I'm glad that I'm not alone in this. But I'm glad that, like, I'm not glad that it happened to you. You know what I'm saying? She's like, nah, girl, I get it. She was like, they're disgusting. I was like, nah, it's not even you. It's not even just me. It's all of us. Because the bartender even told me her experience about dealing with those guys. And she's like, oh, okay, so we're just all in this together. Like, yeah, we're all in this together. So I take my break and I'm doing my thing, letting myself, I just told myself I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna get myself ready. I'm gonna get myself back in the headspace that like I just got here. I'm gonna act like I didn't even encounter those customers for real. I'm chilling, I'm doing my thing. It take me a minute to go back out on the floor, and because it's just dead. I'm chilling, about like 2-3 hours go by. And then there's a customer, but he's a regular. Oh God. I know y'all know how much that hurts if you're a dancer for real. I know how much that it just kills your joy for real. When you're chilling and it's been dead, and then you hear somebody coming through the door, and then you get all excited and you look and it's a regular. It's like, fuck, he ain't about to give me no damn money. Like he's here for the bartender. He's here just to fucking look and be a looky-loo, man, and just chill, just watch the game or whatever the heck is on, or you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, great. So I'm like, oh, cool, but gotta be friendly. He comes in all excited to see me, gives me a hug, blah, yada, yada. Gotta be happy, excited to see him. I do. I like the regulars. Don't get me wrong. I just not when I need money and you're the only one that just came through the club, because I know you're not about to give me money for real. Everybody's just kind of rolling their eyes because they're like, we know who the fuck this guy is, and he ain't even a spender for real. He's not even one of those regulars that be spending. Like, he's just a regular that don't just like, he just be there, you know what I'm saying? He ends up talking to a new girl, and I'm like, cool, so happy that the new girl is there, because the new girl ended up coming. I never seen her before. And I obviously, you know how customers are, they talk to the new girls and stuff. So he went and talked to her. I was like, yeah, real happy about that. Probably about another 30-45 minutes goes by. I will say another 30 minutes goes by. Another customer comes in. He's a regular. Fuck, man, what is it with these regulars coming in right now? And I've seen him before. He's giving me attitude. Every time he looks at me, he's rolling his eyes, shaking his head, like doing the most, like acting like I'm a disgrace for real. Like I'm like, okay, maybe he doesn't like me and I don't understand why. I don't know. But some customers, they just like, it just be real life, you know, like how some people just don't like you just because you exist, you know. So I'm like, I don't know. But I would notice every time I look at him or I try to smile at him or if I ever try to talk to him, he would mad dog me, like, and I'm just like, okay. Or he would tell me that I'm spending too long with a certain customer, and I'm like, why do you want my attention? And he's like, no, you're just spending too much time with him. So I'm like, why are you mad that I'm spending time with another customer? You don't know. He's taking care of me, for one. But anyways, if you don't want me by you, then why are you mad that I'm with another customer, for real? Like, you're not my man. The fuck? So I was like, whatever, man. So I didn't even jump to fucking see this guy. I was like, where's the other girl? Where's the other girl? He ends up getting seated at a table right in front of where I'm sitting at. You know, he ordered his drink, whatever. Being that he got sat right in front of me, I was just like, let me just get this over with now. So he got his drink. The bartender came back with his drink. And then after she left and went back to the bar, and I knew that she wasn't going to be coming back up to him after. And I'm like, hey, why? I don't even get up because he's so close to me. I'm like, hey. And then he doesn't say anything. So I'm like, I wait a few seconds and I'm like, hey, just a little louder. And then he looks up and he turns around and I'm like, hi. As soon as he's like halfway facing me, I'm like, hey, you, like, you know. And he's like, oh, you know, perks up and then like looks at the seat next to me and pushes it out. You know, he's like, you know, already knowing that means sit next to me. So I'm like, oh, I can sit with you, you know. Guys, I'm acting extra soft because of how I told you guys this man is always mean, mad dogging me all the time. So I'm like, oh, I can sit with you, like, okay. And grab my little purse and I'm like, well, thank you, you know, like, how are you, you know, give him a little hug. I'm like, it's good to see you, you know, blah blah blah, all this other shit. And he's like, yeah, no, like, telling me he's all excited to see me and all this other stuff. I'm like, do you know who I am? I'm like, are you sure me? I was like, oh, I guess I had it mistaken this whole time. Like, he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean all this other stuff? I'm like, yeah, like every time I see you, you're always like mean to me. Like you roll your eyes and you shake your head and I don't know, like you look at me like I'm a disgrace or something. He's like, no, I would never. He's like, I'm so mad, I never get to talk to you. He's like, you're always so busy. He's like, I never get the chance to say hi to you. He's like, I was like, oh, that's the reason? I thought you, like, what? I was like, I just blew. I was like, that, what the heck, guys? I was like, if I would have known that, I would have made it a point to go talk to you. But every time I look at you and I'm talking, even if I am talking to another customer, like, you always look mad and stuff. He's like, I didn't know how to get your attention. I was like, well, just with anybody. And this is advice too, guys. If you're at the club and you see a dancer that you like, but she seemed busy, stare her down. Tip her on stage, you know, tell her that, you know, hey, come talk to me when you can or something. But if you can't catch a stage set or something, or she doesn't end up being on stage for a while for some reason while you're there, stare her down. We not locked in with these customers the whole time we talking to them. We talking to them and we looking around because we're always, you know what I'm saying, we're always hustling, like for real. At least I am. I know me when I'm talking to customers. I am talking to you low-key, but I'm fixing my hair, I'm stretching, I'm looking around. I'm trying to see, did somebody else come in? Is somebody else looking for me? That's just me. It's like, you gotta like wave us down or something, you know, when we looking around, like stare her down, you know, make eye contact whenever you can, like catch her attention, you know, wave at her, you know, if they're at the bar, sit kind of close to her, you know, like whatever direction she's facing, try to face in that direction, because the guy won't see because he's probably facing her, you know what I'm saying? So go behind that guy and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, learn how to fucking get in where you fit in, you know what I'm saying? And we will make it a point. A hustler will know. We know if you waved at me, oh, I know you want me. Oh, okay, he liked me, I got his attention, he want me to go talk to him, I will. So I was like, that's why I told her, I was like, that's why I never went to you, because you always looking mad. He's like, well, that's why, because you're always with somebody. I was like, well, yeah, wave me down next time, smile at me. If I see you waving at me, smiling at me, I'm gonna remember that. Like, hello. It's just common sense as a hustler, for real. So we're talking, I end up getting called on stage. He tips me. So I love that. He probably gave me about, I want to say about a good $50 on my first stage set. Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. That's my first stage set. Cool. I get off stage and we're back talking or whatever. And he's like, you know, touching my hair, telling me how beautiful I am, all this other stuff, and then tells me he wants to dance. He's like, let's take care of your night, all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. He gets $100 dance. My night though, my fee for the night was $50. So after the dance, and he's real respectful, like real cool, respectful guy. In the dance, he was not like touchy and all that, just very like hypnotized and shit. I like that. So it was cool. And then I told him, I was like, do you think you can take care of the rest of the 50? Like, my night is 150, not 100. But, like, I appreciate anything that you want to do. He's like, oh, I didn't know, you know, my bad. And then he just gave the extra 50 to the guys and told, like, to the dance tracker and told him that was for my night. And I was like, that's cool. So that was within the first, like, hour of me sitting down with him. Everything went by so fast. I don't even think it was an hour because we sat down, he got his drinks. Like I said, I went on stage, we were talking, and then went back for a dance. So all of that happened really fast. After the dances, he got more drinks for himself, and then he's chilling. I get on stage again. Every stage set, I probably went on stage like 3 times. Every stage set, he was tipping me nicely. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. Like probably $50 every stage set. And then we went and got another set of dances, which was $100. And then, yeah, fast forward at the end, towards the end of my night, we got our third set of $100 dances. And then he tipped me again on stage. And then I ended up having to leave because that was my shift, which was really cool. And y'all can do the math for each dance that we have to do. Well, like I said, after we make our quota, the first like 150 or whatever, 150 goes to the club. And then after that, for every $100 dance, I make 80 and they get 20. So y'all can do the math on how much I made and guesstimate with how many times I went on stage. About 3 times. And how much he was tipping me, I want to say about like $50 each time. So that was my night. Thank you guys for watching the video, chilling with me, liking the video, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 2K. If y'all can help me get there, that'd be great. Just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.